Kunkka, I like that.
Most part, the 5 Alk with a Luda, that's actually just a meme. You're like, haha, haha, I'm removing you from the game for 8 seconds. How fun is this? And like,
Seb might die.
Seb is gonna die. Okay. Well, remember I said this lane's gonna be pretty good for Tomato. Is a fresh salve. That is super unfortunate for him.
Super fortunate for Kataomi. He's feeling great.
Yeah, and they actually just aggressively place a sentry here. Level 5 here on this Brewmaster. They're just going to chase Seb under the tower again.
Did he deny himself?
I was going to say maybe he goes for the deny, but it doesn't look like they'd let it happen. And now Tomato, because that salve is canceled, a little bit fragile, does have 12 wand charges looking for Kataomi, does manage to get the kill thanks to the rotation in from Ari.
He doesn't know where to throw it.
There is a Kunkka on his way down here, and that is a very dead squirrel. Oh, trying to do some damage back, but they're a little bit too tanky. Double bracer on this Brewmaster. Farming on all of these heroes that they can.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to try to line up some timings. Like, right now, the lanes are all...
Seb's going to get found in the bottom lane. A rotation in from no one as well, but you time the boat. You know what's going to hit. Kill goes to the Kunkka. Very nicely done.
Like all these lanes are going fine. You'll see like small rotations from Kunkka to use the boat, but besides that, you can line up what the Alchemist's strength was. He's not like the greatest laner in the world.
No.
Oh, they're gonna find Tomato at half health.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a really sick ward. It's not gonna get dewarded at all, right? Like they know exactly where he's gonna be. He can't be at rotations. This game's falling apart really fast. Seb, if they actually get vision of him, he'll end up dying mid lane. The boat does get committed this time to take down Ari, who's also really struggling this. I think, I mean, the OD is a very scary hero as this game goes on, right? We've seen kind of the funny moments of like Morphling getting caught from an Astral and instantly dying. Bottom lane, big Fiend's Grip out onto the Alchemist. Kataomi gets the lasso. Alex's gonna get the stun off at the last second, but you've lost Ari. You need to clean this up and get something. But Whisper's Arena can't even finish off the Batrider. He's too damn tanky. And now he's the one in trouble as a wave forward comes through from Watson. Sanity's Eclipse will help finish off the Bane. Seb throwing one more stun to try and get the safety, but a Flame Break pushback is going to ignite that Cinder Brew. And he's just going to get slowly ran down here. Seb not having a great time on this. Well, actually, he might turn around onto Kataomi. The Chemical Rage is still standing. No, 50 HP. He will live.
Would.
Yeah, I can understand that, and that's kind of why I get the idea of the Alk pick. The map is so huge that if you're able to, well, top lane, unlucky for Whisper, it's going to be a rotation from Kunkka as well. All right, he does get the courier. He tried to get the Astral in mid lane to stop the Kunkka TP, but it was just barely out of range.
Greedier position 5, so a little bit par for the course, perhaps. They're rotating on to Morphling. Can they chain stun?
They got the spear. Such a sick rotation from Whisper. Dude, it's one of those things that you cannot throw the arena first. You have to go for the perfectly timed spear onto arena formation. Yeah, that was just a really good bait.
A little bit par for the course, perhaps. They're rotating on to Morphling. Can they chain stun?
They got the spear. Such a sick rotation from Whisper. Dude, it's one of those things that you cannot throw the arena first. You have to go for the perfectly timed spear onto arena formation. Yeah, that was just a really good bait by Seb, and just the actual perfect execution from the Mars. In the jungle here, we're going to see Seb get caught out, at least for the moment. No one does have X, does pull him back into the Torrent. Fishman close by as well. They'll just commit the Fiend's Grip. They don't care. BZM, not going to make it in time for the Astral.
I think you're not too sad about that. He's telling his team, like, oh, that was Fiend's Grip. It's fine. such a fast radiance. It's like, yeah, we have the damage. I'll just provide a lot of utility. How are they going to fight back if they're disarmed, if I have all this evasion? Free hoodwink kill? Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe less free for sure. BZM does drop the Sandy's Eclipse. No one taking a lot of damage. Seb here on the Alk will be able to chain stun up the Kunkka, and that is a massive win for them. They're looking for more. Concoction on cooldown for another 3 seconds. Fishman has no Nightmare quite yet. If they can actually get the Bane, this would be huge. Going for the self-stun. You can wake them up, and it will be able to connect. And with that one, they might just find themselves 2 kills. Okay. A little bit of over-aggression here from Entity at the tier 2 tower. Ends up going OG's way.
Bottom lane, and then good rotations in that mid lane to punish that slight overextension. Just showing, you can't count OG out.
Lasso mid lane onto Seb. The boat committed as well. Dude, this boy's tanky. The arena's going to trap 3. BZM coming in as well, trying to finish off the Bane first. Should be able to do it. No one with the TP, or I'm sorry, or just classic walk away. Watson hiding in the trees. Looks like it is just going to be a 1-for-1 trade. The arena for the boat. Does Bane have bonus night vision now still? He does, doesn't he? Just a little bit? Maybe? I don't know. Bat Rider.
I think.
In some trouble. Big God's Rebuke from Whisper. And now Ari with a sharp... Oh, that sharpshooter was facing the wrong way, but the arena comes out and they've got the Bane. BZM's got to be careful now. He needs to run. Oh, no one gets him on the X. No Astral available. This is going to be a great find for Entity.
Nightmare and Enfeeble.
True.
Well, you don't have it yet anyway, so.
Both teams smoking up. They're looking mid. Whisper, his smoke gets popped. He knows something's coming. BZM on the OD holding his Astral at the moment. There's going to be the lasso. Seb looking to get on in there. There's going to be the spear out to cancel. Can he get the Astral to save himself? He can, and now Fishman falling low. Need to be careful. Yeah, they're just going to lose the OD here. There's nothing that they can do. Seb now on the run, stunning up the Mars on the backside, still holding the arena at the moment. As they do manage to get a stun, chain stun onto the Bane. There's your arena, but a great Cyclone from DM. Just puts it to a stop. The flak here from the tower, leaving them in a pretty awkward spot. Spear will catch and actually send no one up onto the cliff.
Why did it not stun him on that cliff, actually? What? I think it's also tough because Fiend's Grip from the back, he's working on an Aether Lens, so he's going to be pretty far back. Like you said, you got to run in to get it, but that means you're going into boat. It means you're threatening lasso, like we're seeing used here on Mars. You got like Brewmaster Radiance in front of you. It's really hard to get there. Torrent Storm's online as well. So it's really tough to cancel this Fiend's Grip. I think OD's got to be in the back to Astral whoever gets Fiend's Grip. But with that Mars kill, they're actually just pushing tier 3. Oh, BZM!
Oh, what a pullback at the perfect time from no one here, just to make sure he doesn't get the self-astral. Dude, just a blind torrent from no one onto the side there sets it up. That's all he needed. I mean, Ari's doing a decent chunk of damage here with these acorn shots, but he's going to split push. He's going to meet
They're still
towards
looking,
his team.
though.
They see DM. For sure. Seb's going to break the smoke, pops the concoction, Whisper, ready to go on the backside if he can find his opening. DM will be the one that they find. They get the spear, they find the Kunkka, but the lasso is connected onto the Luna. Big Sandy's Eclipse drop. Whisper with the BKB trying to do his best here to survive. A waveform in from Watson. He's isolated from his team. They're turning their attention on over to him if they can finish the job, but he just pops the OD with a Conda, and now Alchemist stunned up on the backside. He's in trouble. Tomato just getting ran down from all these Brewlings, and it's gonna be a big win. Just too far behind on OG is Tomato now running back to the fountain. How do you feel about the Hoodwink?
Hoodwink's definitely a hero who plays greedy, and I think after the start they had, I mean, maybe he was considering other items or not, I don't know, but he went the Maelstrom to help have the wave clear. Just like one QW pretty much instantly clears a wave. So we're in that split push portion. It'll sometimes get you picked off like Whisper up here, but you kind of got to do this, drag out the game a little bit, try to buy some more time.
Seb about to walk high ground, so is Tomato. A huge torrent boat combo is going to set up 3 heroes. The BKB comes out right away from Tomato. You've lost the Alk, and OD tries to force after the low ground. No shot at escaping. No one. This guy deserves a tip. That was so sick.
pickoffs, and it's allowed them to play so aggressive this whole game.
Hoodwink gonna break the smoke, seeing them come through the portal. Nice movement from Ari. He's trying his best to hide in the trees, pops the bushwhack, still on the run, but you're gonna be chased down by Wanson. Nice attempt, but very difficult to get away from these guys. Katomi has BKB for something like that. It's like pretty nuts. He's like one of the tankiest like heroes for no reason. Katomi, top lane, play Glassos, found BZM. We're gonna be able to find DM as the rotation in as well. Astral's there, Standing Eclipse comes down, but goddamn, this Bat Rider. Just so strong. Full control of the game, it feels like, since the start.
Mega creeps are just more creeps for the Grievous Greed to
Lasso
farm.
out. They've got Whisper. He gets the BKB. He gets the damage on, but they're just so tanky on these heroes on the backside. They can't do anything. The disarm hits the OD. Tidal Wave pulls back the Alchemist, and just like that, Entity claim 3 as they're looking for the tier 4s, looking to close this game out. Tomato, he's like, yeah, let's just tap out, guys. I don't even want to fight. Let's just go next.
That's the GG. I think this starts in Entity pretty happy with that win there. Look at that, smiles across the board, mostly. But
bottom lane, Fishman, actually some Dota action besides just couriers. No, he's fine. Okay.
Radiant structures are fortified.
5 couriers dead for the side of OG, but they're gonna get a nice disruption on the top side. DM. It's a good stomp, but Katomi's here looking for Seb. This might be our first blood, and it is for the Centaur. You leave him in a 2v1 lane, and it doesn't seem to matter.
yeah, you pick up your levels, and for those of you that are worried about grief,
We'll take down the Watcher. He's tired of that thing scouting him. Seb making some stacks here on the Shadow Demon for his team. We're going to see level 6 Lash. The rune is bottom, so it will be Fishman grabbing it. Katomi coming to the mid lane, though, does end up missing with the Primal Spring. BZM falling incredibly low, and they've got a Blood Grenade out as well. Down to just a sliver of HP, but it's not going to be enough to finish the job. It's going to be Seb who dies instead. A 3-hero rotation in at the 6 minutes. That's pretty... What have we been doing? I mean, he's doing actually quite well in net worth. Watson struggling on the PL for sure. And I kind of... Ooh, mid lane. Lesh catches a coil. BZM trying to finish him off. It is going to be close. Oh my god. Oh, the phase shift. Just dodging out that last tick of the pulse perfectly.
Seb's actually coming through the Twin Gate, so if they don't do this soon, they're going to have some problems here.
A little bit unlucky with the Boundless Strike timing. Whisper pops a stick, has the range offs, but here comes the Lesh. Disrupt comes out from Seb to try and make some space. You've lost 1, make it 2, make it 3. Very good play here from Entity.
We see the Stampede coming in there. It's another reload stomp. It's actually much easier to just like phase boots in and stun. In the past, you had to Stampede to get close. DM probably killed here.
No Stampede for him this time. It is 4 points Retaliate, so he's doing at least a little bit of damage back, but they will clean him up. Kill goes the way of Tomato on the TA, who is sitting at the top of the net worth. Unsurprisingly, right? It has been basically 1v1 in the mid or in this top lane. Kinda, right? You have Seb doing stacks, trying to do what he can, but no one. Potentially cutting off BZM here. Nice stun. A lot of damage dumped in. Finished off with the help of Fishman. Nicely done.
Very nice. No one saw, like, Fishman was messing with the puck thing, like, oh, I'm fine, right? But he's actually just win.
Now you're mind flayed.
Now kill his courier. Get it,
dude. No.
Get his courier.
Come on. No.
Kill Ari's first.
Has been killed.
Oh, he's actually taking so many tier 4 shots.
Who cares? He's got Tranquil Boots. Mars. He's actually stampeding into the mid lane because they get a kill onto Puck. Oh my god, Katomi able to dodge out the spear, or the arena, the God's Rebuke, the spear he's
oh my god!
The fact that they're 3,000 to 4,000 ahead at 16 minutes,
are scanning.
it doesn't seem like much right now, but instead they've actually found Tomato in the mid lane. Whisper's gonna come in, hits a nice arena spear, Monkey King trapped onto the backside, but Tomato, he's in so much trouble. Boundless Strike is there. Meld to dodge out the the Spear lands, but they still manage to finish the job, and Shadow Demon's caught on the backside by Fishman. They end up losing too. This game is completely out of control for OG.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't think I've seen them lose with this strat.
They haven't. It's been a literal 100% win rate. If you looked at their win rate on the combination of Bane, Centaur, and Monkey King, it's a
Bottom lane from that replay. Yeah, I mean, just like things are not going
to the
well,
mid lane.
right? Like
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Whisper is just so alone here. No way he makes it out, right? Yeah, Nightmare there just to put that TP to cancel.
just killing the live game as well.
Said after a couple fights, he was level 3 at 13.5 minutes. He's almost level 8 now. He's higher level than Seb. He's the same level as his Hoodwink. Fishman sets it up. Like, anything that they find is they're just going to take. Like, they don't want to do is just stall the game out and go late.
Yeah.
Phantom Lancer here. Nice play from Watson. Good mind games, and Stampede comes out the other way. They want to find BZM. He's going to try and get the safety stomp just off the mark. Doppelganger up to the high ground, and he's like, I don't know what you're doing, man. I'm going to just TP out over
Simply
here.
won't jump.
But a boundless strike from Katomi to cancel it, and he ends up dying anyway. Mid lane, more action as Fishman's going to get caught in the arena, but here comes Watson once again. Fishman survives with its brain sap heal. Now, Seb, he can't do anything. This is just way too much damage from Watson. Level 15 Phantom Lancer.
Pretty much allowed to hit, and that's kind of what they need to find. They have blink daggers. They need to find the ideal fight, which OG has been pretty good at in the past, but this is the tough one. It's a tall order. They're even gonna find Tomato here. I mean, look at that damage.
He did a nice job at holding the Meld Strike to dodge the mischief there, but Fishman sets up your great stomp out from DM, the Split Earth, the follow. Ari's gonna go down as well. Yeah, I mean, you're very comfortable taking that death on Katomi if it turns into this, and now right next to this game very difficult. Not only do you have a pretty free lane on Centaur, he ends up doing well. Your mid lane, like Lesh, is top net worth, and you have the late game matchups.
Yeah,
Fishman,
I mean,
Nightmare into the Fiend's Grip, gonna get canceled out from Whisper. Tomato with the execute, but there comes the Stampede. No one looking for his target. Watson not gonna connect there. Okay, wait a minute. Wukong's out. Seb takes a boundless strike. Finishes the TP. Nice disruption. No one actually just gets popped by Tomato Whisper with a great arena, trapping them under the tier 3 or tier 2 tower. Spirit back catches Lesh again. Entity. You gotta be careful. We were wondering, how do you get back in this game? Well, you extend a little bit too far. Maybe that's how. Coil holding them down. Watson is quite low, and that's gonna be 4 dead. Now DM on the run. If they can stay on top of him, it's huge. Disruptions available from Seb will put him back under, and Tomato should be able to come in with a Meld Strike to finish the job.
Can't believe Seb was alive through all that. He almost died at the start. Needed, and something they've always been good at finding is just the patience to eventually find the right fight. It's still an uphill battle from here. Whisper gonna fall here to the gank from Kataomi and Watson, because they killed Watson in that bottom fight until he finishes this Heart of Tarask or Eternal Shroud. We often see the Illusion Heroes get one of these. He's gonna go for the Heart this time, and killing him after that is extremely difficult.
Very nicely done here. Nearly gets caught from Fishman. He actually holds his ground. Thought he might be able to kill the Bane, but instead gets the Fiend's Grid. Steps up for DM to finish him off anyway. Backside and fight Seb on the run. Dies to Watson. Stampede committed. Looking for Ari now in the trees. And a Sharpshooter will not get you out of this one. A 3-for-1 trade. I mean,
Feeble, all of that stuff. And I catch you here, and I get no one?
Blink Spear, dude. Tomato's got the damage. There is no shot. Those deaths are very costly.
I like Tomato's choice to just commit. He's gonna go dataless, and they're looking for some big kills to get back in here.
Okay. They get the Monkey King.
Monkey King.
They even go ahead and drop out the coil, but now they're gonna find out Watson as well as Fishman are nearby. Ari.
Bye, Ari. Thank you.
Go ahead, give his life for this one, but they're thinking, like, could we fight potentially? No, they don't want to risk
No
it.
coil. Yeah, it's pretty scary.
it might be a way for them to kind of stall. I mean, do you even want to stall out against a Phantom Lancer is the issue. It's like, we'll have to see. I mean, it's only 27 minutes of the game. It's a 4K gold lead. BZM here is going to get caught for the moment. Beautiful dodge out of the stun. In some trouble. The Centaur's got him. Disruption from Seb. He does have a blink. Will he get out? 1 second. Orb. Very nice coil. BZM should escape. And he's got Watson. He's got Katomi. Yeah, Witchblade damage finishes the job. So a lot of times you see like Monkey Kings go for Orchids and stuff. Instead, he's got a Yules this game. Ari just quick TP out. Now canceled here from Katomi. Yules to buy a little bit more space. The rest of the heroes taking another fight, and the other side of the map is no one in some trouble, but a disarm comes through and actually protects him long enough. Beautifully done. Tomato. Gotta be careful. Whisper tries to throw the spear, doesn't connect. He will blink to safety on Tomato. BZM takes the orb. So a good find from Entity.
Where he's actually just silenced.
They're gonna stampede. They're looking for they're looking for Tomato. He's got a BKB. TP on out. He should be fine. Seb, on the other hand, though, not as lucky. Yeah, you also just finished up the Orchid on Phantom Lancer. He's going back for his shard. Ari is realizing he's stuck between two heroes he doesn't want to be. Dude, what a sharpshooter dodge, but the blink out. Fishman here as well. He's trying his darndest on this little squirrel, but 3 hero idea of we have the flag bearer creep model, like put it and equip it to a hero for 5 minutes, it disappears on death. But oh, it's at bottom lane. We'll come back to my super relevant and important topic in a second. It's now that second, so you just put it on a hero, right? It's just an AoE buff that affects heroes and creeps differently. I think at heroes it gives them like potentially damage or armor, kind of like a Vlad's, and then for creeps they get like, I don't know, whatever you want it to give, but it'd be fun. Bar Fishman sniped. Was grabbed there. Ward up onto the high ground will definitely be known about now. I mean, no one just goes. As a Shiva is trying to find his opening onto Whisper. He's going to be able to make it out for now, but they've caught the hoodwink on the backside. DM and Katomi will clean that one up. No problematic. Gleipnir connects. Silence. He's going to be able to Manta dodge. They do manage to connect onto no one. Demonic Purge is there. I mean, that's a great target if you can manage to bring him down. You've got to commit the coil if you want, but no, Stampede is there. The BKBs get him to safety. They do protect their tier 3. Coil does come out onto Watson, but that is it. Whisper with the spear does end up connecting, but the Fiend's Grip comes out, saved by Seb, but now BZM needs to get to safety. Whisper, the Great Arena, trying to buy himself some time, throws himself a Yules into the air as well, but he is dead. That is going to be a dieback now. And nobody on Entity is dead. Instead, it's going to be Watson getting aggressive onto the enemy high ground, looking to get on top of Tomato. DM with the stomp to follow, and TA goes down. No buyback. Ari will be next. Entity running them down one by one, and that might be the end of this game.
Really cool
lane. Boundless Strike. Yules coming through, but he's in with a silence. Should get the safety. Well, yeah, okay. But he's going to go right into Fishman. No! He's got a Fiend's Grip. Does he even need it? He has an Amplified Damage rune. This dude's a carry now. Looking for Ari. Stampede coming through. Silence will connect. Gleipnir is there, but the Yule's out from Katomi, putting a stop to this potentially as, well, Acorn Shot slows him up enough. Fishman on the backside. Bloodthorn on his way to a Disperser as well. Blink, Boundless Strike. Katomi gets the Yules as well. Stomp, not going to connect. Tomato able to blink out. Whisper, who was lane cutting, dies solo there too. Oh, Blink Spear out, does nicely connect. Seb instantly dies the DM. Hurricane Pike to safety. Ari on the run as well. They are not done. They want so much more. Whisper with an arena there just to stop Monkey King. Not the best feeling in the world as he's still gonna survive. BZM forced to blink away.
Yeah, you would lose more, but it does mean this fight coming up here is really hard. You're gonna lose this bottom set. You're gonna wait for your Shadow Demon. They'll try to poke as safely as they can. Oh, but actually, let's make sure they walk through the steps. Ooh.
As a quick Yules onto DM, the Spirit back. I mean, can you even kill the Centaur? I doubt it. Does take a lot of damage thanks to Disseminate, but the Stampede gets him back towards his team. And Arena just coming off cooldown. That is what you have to play around with. They caught BZM here on the puck silenced up, and he's dead with no buyback. Oh no, it's just a matter of time before they finally connect onto the puck. Ari trying to make his way back to the base. The sharpshooter's not going to protect him. Seb catches a Fiend's Grip as well. 3 fall on the side of OG as Tomato just getting pushed around in his own fountain. Spirit back, Whisper. No, it pins him to the side of the wall instead. That is it. GGs are out, and T will be your first team to qualify to the next stage.